Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. It's the home of the Cavs, live on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. So Cleveland will get the first possession. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. D. Rose and Jimmy Butler, the backcourt. Inside at the 4 and 5 are Gasol and Noah. And it's Dunleavy in at the 3 slot.
Joakim Noah, last season's Defensive Player of the Year. And for the Bulls, it really seemed like their defense and their offense revolved around Noah.
Offensive rebound. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
And Joakim Noah, as you said, the Defensive Player of the Year and the assist leader for the Bulls last season, playing the center position.
Yeah, that's why he deserved consideration for a spot on MVP ballots. So the Bulls, without Rose, they lost Deng, and yet they still continued to win. I thought Noah's play and his inspiration and his desire played a big role in that.
Now here's Noah after LeBron James's miss.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And it's rejected. And they get it back. Osgood with the bucket. So it's Chicago now. Right side Rose. Inside to Gasol. Cavaliers with the rebound. James kicks to Shumpert. Good, and the assist goes to James.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Dishes to Gasol. Butler passes to Gasol. Back to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. That's good.
Well, they just gave him 2 points. Defensively, you're going to have to tighten things up here. That's not a good sign.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
You know that if you're a team in the East or anywhere in the NBA for that matter, when you face the Bulls, it's going to be a battle wire to wire. These guys are coming at you for the full 48 minutes. They're extremely tough within the conference, too.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Rose against Irving. Rose gets the bucket. Rose has got his first points of the game. The Cavaliers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Irving kicks to James. Back to Irving. The drive by James. Here's Shumpert. Again, Shumpert missing. Chicago leading. Right side Rose, and stolen by LeBron. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You know, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
The Bulls have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Gasol, a screen on Shumpert. Butler with the ball, now guarded by Shumpert. Dunleavy's shot is off.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
LeBron dishes to Irving. Lets it go. And James gets it to go on the assist by Irving.
Looks like he might be on his game today, Clark.
The Bulls shooting it from their comfort zone so far. In this one, 57% from the field. Rose goes in. And that one hits back iron. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. LeBron passes to Thompson. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. Defense hasn't been able to set up.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah. Mirotic comes in for Mike Dunley. Kirk Heinrich, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Brooks in for Derrick Rose. Now here's Brooks, and that's going to be a travel. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Well, last season, Tristan Thompson made the decision to change his shooting hand, Clark. He went from shooting with his left to now shooting with his right hand.
Yeah, I've not heard of anything quite like that before, but he improved his free throw shooting substantially as a result of the change, and he gets to the line fairly often, so I think that's a nice development. I love that young man's work ethic and what he brings to a team in terms of rebounding and physicality.
I think LeBron's going to like playing with him.
I agree.
Now here's Brooks after LeBron James's miss. No luck.
You know, typically, guys, he has the body control to finish when he's in that tight. I'm not sure what happened there.
The 3. James with another miss.
Well, Thompson is ambidextrous. You know, he throws a baseball right-handed, writes with his left, and you got to give him credit for taking a chance with a whole new method of shooting, and it's paying dividends.
Now here's Brooks looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Mirotic, and again, no good by Chicago.
Defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Another miss by LeBron.
And Thompson prone to getting his shot blocked inside despite his length and athleticism. You know, being ambidextrous, you would think that he at some point developed that ability to be a better finisher inside with either hand. We'll see.
Here's LeBron after Pau Gasol's bucket. And Shumpert kicks to LeBron. Buries the long-range jumper. James has got 7 points. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the first. Shumpert against Heinrich, and Mirotic kicks to Gasol. The fader, and he gets the bucket. 6 points for him.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
As he should. That's a good decision. When he gets a clean look, he's got to take it.
James. That misses, would have counted had it gone in. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Cleveland ahead, up by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
And that first quarter was all about pace, guys, because this club really got out into transition, and that's how they built this lead.
They like to play fast, and they're doing a nice job filling the lanes.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Inside, Gibson and Noah. D. Rose and Jimmy Butler at the back. And it's Mirotic in at the 3. Now here's Butler. Back to Rose. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And it's Butler missing. The Cavaliers leading by 3 to the inside. And Irving throws it down. Nice hops and determination that time. Clark to get to the rim.
We know he can bounce, and right there an example of how dangerous he is when he's got a path to the hoop.
And you love the versatility, guys. Being a point guard, and in this situation, they tack on 2 more points, expanding the lead in a pretty deflating way for the defense.
Here's Butler. The Cavaliers making the shot. Noah with a screen for Rose. Noah in the post. Osgob on him, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line. So Noah will now go to the free throw line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving, and the Bulls making a change here. Dunleavy's checked in.
Joakim Noah, one of the great effort players in the NBA. His energy and mobility enable him to make his impact felt all over the court.
The drive by James. Can't hit from in close.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Gibson down low. He's covered by Thompson. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Boy, you talk about Noah's energy and hustle. His offensive rebounding is a huge plus for their offense, and his speed in transition creates problems for the opposing big men as well.
From deep, LeBron. Another miss by James.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
And here's the fast break. Shumpert gets a wide open look. Here's Thompson. Here's Mozgov. And at last, they get one to fall.
Yeah, he shows us he knows how to finish with a flourish.
At the defensive end, Steve, Noah is a key player.
Yeah, last season's Defensive Player of the Year, Kevin. He gives you rebounds, blocks, steals, but what impresses me the most is his ability to guard on the perimeter against screen and roll. When he switches out onto point guards, he's unmatched in that category.
Butler attacking, and again, no good by Chicago. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Irving. The rebound by Gibson.
He would have been lucky to knock that shot down.
Yeah, that kind of shot will definitely get you the high eyebrows from the coach and maybe get you a seat on the bench, too.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kevin, Pau Gasol made a big move this summer to join the Chicago Bulls. He was courted by a number of teams, but went with his instinct. He sees the Bulls as a team that can compete for a title, saying without a doubt it is one of the championship favorites in the East alongside Cleveland. We'll see how far they go, guys.
He will indeed. Thank you, Doris. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. And Butler, here we go. And the wide open shot from Rose. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. James Jones, who's checked in for Iman Shumpert. James Jones. Cavaliers have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Shot from the top of the key, and the shot is good. 9 points for LeBron. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
Cavs tried to make a push for the playoffs last season, in a way going against the grain, but instead a disappointing season when it was all over. The coach and front office questioning the team's effort level.
Here's Jones after the made shot from Joakim Noah. And the basket by Jones.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. Out of bounds, Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession. Well, the Cavs did make some big changes from last season, and they shouldn't have a problem staying motivated, putting in the effort this year.
Well, you know, Kevin, last year they were a very young group and didn't have the vet presence they might have needed. And with LeBron coming in, they've got brilliance in every category, leadership and play. He's got the clout of his championship rings. The whole mindset of the team is about to go to a very different and high level.
And here's Jones following Kirk Heinrich's 3. Here's LeBron, and again it's Cleveland. 1:35 left to play here in the half. Brooks dishes to Gasol. A floater, and a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. James has got his 3rd rebound on the night.
You know, something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound totals are almost identical.
No separation there, not yet anyway.
Dunleavy, the pass to Brooks. Feeds to Gasol. Inside. A second chance effort. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Gibson. LeBron outside. Irving drives in. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Kyrie Irving, clearly a player who's dreamed of greatness from a very young age. Going back to the 4th grade, he wrote, "I'm going to the NBA," and he wrote it across the back wall of his closet. And while it was hidden behind his clothes, it certainly wasn't far from his head or his heart.
Mirotic is checked in for the Bulls. Offensive rebound. Gasol's shot is good.
Boy, he crashed the boards with purpose right there. Well-deserved second chance points for him. Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity they have.
Well, they need to be.
And there's the rejection. And they're able to recover. Chicago has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Heinrich kicks to Mirotic. To the paint. Here's Brooks. Rejected by Jones. Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Well, he looks like he wants to toy around with some of their sets and matchups here.
You know, I don't think you can afford to go through a whole game doing the same thing over and over, and you have to be able to adjust on the fly, just like he's doing here.
James dishes to Irving. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 5 assists in the game. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Cavaliers lead by 5. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Hey, Kevin, with Derrick Rose. Derrick, how does it feel to get back out there on the basketball floor here for the new season ahead?
It feels good, man, especially playing with my teammates. We have new teammates. We're just trying to come out here and just play hard and compete.
Great to have you back, Derrick. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, Doris. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter started. And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
What a game for LeBron. He's got 11 points, and he's been a good on-the-ball defender, too. He's got a pair of steals.
Yeah, he's made some heads-up plays, Clark. He's done a really nice job defensively.
LeBron is the 3 with Thompson at the 4. Irving out there with Iman Shumpert. And it's Mozgov in the center position. The fun for Cleveland right now. Cleveland leading by 5.
And often you can learn more about a team when they are unhealthy versus when they're at full strength. And last year, I thought the Bulls showed they are not and have never been a one-man show. It's all about everybody contributing for them.
Let's go down to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Gentlemen, a close partnership between Bulls coach Tom Thibodeau and center Joakim Noah. Noah Sloat, the way each of us sees the game can be totally different, but he'll fight anybody to win, and I will too. Noah says Thibodeau's changed too, adding he's opened up a lot more, asking how we're doing, what we're thinking. Kevin?
They're really the backbone of that team. Thanks, Doris.
As you said with the Bulls, there was a tendency to think that they were just Derrick Rose and 4 others, but top to bottom, he has eyes that can tell.
On good.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
Bulls trail by 8. Rose doubled. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Stolen by Thompson. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Baseline day on the way. And Irving with the basket assist by LeBron. 11 points for Kyrie Irving. With Rose out last, Clark, as you said, the guys who are mostly role players showed what they can do.
Well, they're really unselfish at both ends of the floor, and that shows. I mean, they give great effort, they trust each other, they play together, and they always play hard, and they finish games strong, which I think is a credit to them and the coaching staff.
Gasol. Kyrie Irving grabs a miss.
That's an easy shot there. A shot that he should make more often than not.
Here's James. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
LeBron James is able to do everything on the field. He's also looking to expand his horizons off the court. Plans to start a movie. even helped develop a TV series based on his life story a little while back. And so he's exploring various avenues of self-expression.
Now here's Rose. Now the pass to Butler. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Butler's got 5 points so far.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
Irving passes to James. Shumpert gets a wide open look. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Well, still a great start to the half after hitting their first three, even before that miss.
Here's Dunleavy. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Dunleavy's got it back down to within single digits for the Bulls. Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
Yeah, and as many times as you see it, Clark, you never like to see a player have to come out of the game with an injury.
Especially when it's your own teammate. But the other guys just have to step up in the meantime to make up for his absence. Next guy up is what we say.
And Cleveland making a change here. Miller's checked in.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we are capable of those memorable dunks.
Well, they've got a nice lead. Don't take any chances. The simple one-hander is just fine.
Now here's Rose. Mozgov grabs the board. LeBron against Butler. Outside Irving. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
You know, with all the shots they've knocked in here in the second half, their field goal percentage has crossed the 50% mark.
Well, and that usually leads to a win. I mean, this is just very efficient offense that we're seeing tonight.
Well, showing us a little explosiveness for a change.
Well, maybe Clark is working on his dunk skills because he looked perfectly at home right there.
Now, sometimes he can find those, so we're glad to see him get that one down.
3 more points onto their list. The town.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard. Clark, bring it down hard, my brother. Pass to Butler. Got it. Good job in the low post. Butler's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Irving against Rose. Stolen by Rose. And oh, here we go. Rose. Nobody does it.
Now that's a momentum shifter there. A steal leading straight to a quick bucket.
Yeah, great way to capitalize on the turnover. Can't waste any time. Get the ball up the floor.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Chicago making some changes. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah. Mirotic comes in for Mike Dunleavy. And Brooks subbed in for Rose. Gibson with the screen.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
Yeah, that was your game, Clark. Pound it inside and take the ball right to the defense.
I tried to do, man. I knew my limitations.
And it's time for an injury report. And now Dorsberg has an update for us on Iman Shumpert. Doris, what's the news?
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with Cleveland's head athletic trainer. Unfortunately, guys, he said it doesn't look good. There is no chance of his return to this game, and from the sound of it, gentlemen, he could be out a whole lot longer than just today.
All right, Doris, we will, of course, keep everyone updated. We find out more.
Yeah, and we know one thing, Kevin. This guy loves to play, so he's going to do everything possible to get back out of the court.
Definitely. Let's hope it's a speedy recovery for him.
Bulls making a switch here. Heinrich's checked in. Brooks dishes to Mirotic. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Mirotic, the 23rd pick back in 2011. The Bulls had to wait a while for him to come over. But Steve, looks like their patience will be rewarded.
Yeah, I mean, he was an MVP in the Spanish ACB league. But it's probably the best league in the world after the NBA. So a lot of NBA GMs really regarded him as the best international player outside the NBA last season. Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 to the layup.
Irving kicks to Miller. Pulls up. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
And Mirotic leading Real Madrid to the title in the Copa del Rey tournament. He got the MVP of the tournament as well. He's still young, but he's been proven at a very high level of competition, and you never discount that.
Now here's James. Aaron Brooks missing his last shot. No coverage that time. Bill's got 5 points so far.
And the shooting percentage continues to climb. Guys, here in the second half, they're on fire.
Steve, I like the collective focus since halftime. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
Heinrich kicks to Gasol. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. 10 points for him.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. So it's the Cavaliers now. Irving, 3. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Woo-hoo, Kevin. They're firing on all cylinders. That shot caps a nice run going into the final quarter.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Cavaliers ahead as they end the third quarter on a 12-4 run. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Well, with this assist, he shows you just what a rounded guard he really is. Kind of a combo guard, even though he's listed as a shooting guard. Really a diverse offensive skill set.
We're almost seeing more of that, aren't we? It's guys that have point guard skills that can play both those positions.
Yeah, for sure.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So for Chicago right now, Heinrich and Butler at the 2 and 3. Mirotic is out there with Noah, and it's Rose in at the point. Moves back up, and Noah with the layup.
These defenders are not putting up much of a fight on the interior. It's been embarrassing. That's 10 consecutive points allowed in the lane.
And that's not the kind of streak you want to have if you're playing defense.
There's Miller with the 3. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Bulls trail by 17. Noah with a screen for Rose. Now here's Noah. He's guarded. Mirotic's shot is off.
Well defended, and he's someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
Out to Miller. Jacks up a 3. Here's Mozgov. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. And Cavaliers lead by 19. I'm called here. The Bulls decide to talk over. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's on fire. And they needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
Butler, he's checked in for Kirk Heinrich. Now here's Rose. Dunleavy, the pass to Mirotic. Butler on the way, covered by Miller. And Butler gets it to go.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Bulls trail by 17. Rose with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. Rose kicks to Dunleavy. No good on the 3. Cleveland's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Out to Miller. Uncovered. Here's Thompson, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Now here's Rose. Mozgov grabs the board. Mozgov's got 9 rebounds a game, getting it done. Miller with another miss.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. Shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
Mirotic has a wide open look. It's good. The time assist from Rose. Rose has got 5 assists in the game. And they double up James. Miller kicks to Irving. LeBron dishes to Irving. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Irving's got in the court. Bulls trail by 19. Outside Rose. Good.
Well, I tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Here's James. He kicks to Miller. Back to James. And they double him up with LeBron. Launches a three, and there's Miller. Good that time by assist by Bronner. Miller's got 11 points here in just the second half. The Bulls have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth one, shooting an even 50% from the field. Butler goes in, and he gets it to go.
I love it when a player like this shakes off a poor first half and comes back strong like he has, showing a lot of confidence in his game.
Now, here is Miller. James outside. Miller with a miss. Bulls trail by 8. Outside Rose. And Butler, here we go. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the he'll go to the line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Well, a tough shooting season last season. Injuries took him out of rhythm. He has to play a bigger role offensively after Deng was traded. Still, he's become one of the premier defensive players in the league.
Pau Gasol's checking for the Bulls. Here's James. Plays it up and banks it in. James has got 25 points.
Boy, what a half from the field they're having. They extend that lead and stay this high.
Now taking it up another notch, looking very confident out there.
There's 1:38 left in the game. Irving against Rose. Kicks to Butler. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Good on the triple.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be. Firmly in control of this game.
Yeah, they have not let guard down one bit in the paint.
Now, here Irving. Kicks it out to LeBron. Shot from 12. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Bulls trail by 19.
Well, this is going to end in a lopsided victory, obviously. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness and the ability to close. You really have to give it up for the Cavaliers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Shot quality and better overall shooting.
Fantastic show put on. What an amazing game all around it was for LeBron James. Every time he shot, it seemed like it was just going to drop in, and nobody was surprised.
Here's Dunleavy following the basket by LeBron James. Mike Dunleavy is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
What a great play. Sacrifice his body and take a hit.
Yeah, I thought that was excellent awareness, anticipation to beat him to the spot there.
Some changes for Chicago. Muhammad is in for Noah. Heinrich comes in for Mike Dunleavy. And Brooks subbed in for Derrick Rose.
Well, it looks like their comeback hopes are out the window. I think this lead is safe now.
This one's a done.
Heinrich from outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. 19 seconds left to play here in the fourth. The drive by James. That's it.
And the fans loving what's transpired here tonight. A really good victory for these guys.
Sure was. I mean, it's just what they needed to do to keep the visitors from getting any momentum going at all.
And that one falls for Brooks. And the Bulls making a change here.
Aaron Brooks, 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Brooks. Now, here is Miller. The tray. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Irving.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now, thanks to this spurt.
Just keep on firing, man. No reason to slow down now.
So we see the...
Thanks, Kevin. LeBron, what have you discovered defensively that enabled you to win this ball game?
I mean, well, they broke us down still off the bounce. We want to do a better job of trying to keep our chest in front of them, but we did a really good job of contesting their shots, and it allowed us to get on the boards and get rebounds.
Perhaps not perfect, LeBron, but certainly good enough. Thank you so much. Kev, over to you.
Doris, thank you. And for Steve Kerr, Clark